Now, many of you know that Nio has been forming strategic partnership when it comes to their battery swapping station technology. This, of course, it's something that makes us to be really excited, because instead of Nio building these battery swapping stations alone, they will be building these battery swapping stations with other automakers, other EV makers, which is something that is pretty exciting, because even the expenses, or when you go to the money that it takes for Nio to build this battery swapping station, they are going to, of course, now transfer some of those responsibility financially to their partners, which is something that is pretty exciting. I mean, Nio has also been doing partners, or announcing partners, when it comes to their charging infrastructure, because as it stands right now in China, Nio, it's one of the EV maker, or EV company with the most charging infrastructure, and it is for that reason why we are seeing many of the companies, or many of the EV makers, wanting to come and partner with Nio. Now, today we got to hear, or we got to read about yet another partnership that, of course, entails Nio going into partnership with regards their battery swapping stations and charging infrastructure. And this is a partnership of Nio and GAC, ladies and gents, just entered a partnership we read today with Nio, and they'll be utilizing, or their, of course, EVs will be utilizing Nio's battery swapping stations and charging infrastructure, which is something that is pretty exciting. So GAC will also have to make, or start making, EVs that complies with Nio's battery swapping station technology, which is something that is pretty exciting, because, like I said, this partnership, though they are not maybe generating Nio revenue now, but in the long run, or in the near future, Nio will be generating, or will be benefiting from these partnerships, which will result in Nio generating more revenue. So this is good news, or partnerships like this are good news to Nio, because, ladies and gents, in the near future we'll be seeing Nio generating some very good revenues from coming from these partnerships. I mean, as it stands, Nio has formed partnership, or battery swapping partnership, on almost 10 companies, which some of them are Jack, Geely, Cherry, Schengen, Planeteer, 47, including our very own sub-brands Onvo and Firefly, will be utilizing, of course, this battery swapping station technology that is currently being deployed by Nio. So we've got a lot of companies that are coming to join hands and wanting to use Nio's battery swapping station technology, and it makes me to be really excited, because, like I said, this is going to increase Nio's revenue. So yeah, this goes to also the charging infrastructure. We've been seeing companies, of course, making sure that their users have got, or Nio's charging infrastructure gets added to, of course, these companies that Nio has been partnering with when it comes to charging infrastructure, so that their users can easily locate Nio chargers, which is something that is pretty exciting. So it is for this reason that Nio, we've been seeing them being aggressive when it comes to the deployment of battery swapping stations, being aggressive when it comes to the deployment of charging infrastructure. You will know that Nio's target for this year is to add 1,000 battery swapping stations and 20,000 chargers, or 20,000 EV chargers, which is something that is pretty exciting, because this, again, it's another stream of revenue that makes Nio generate those non-EV sales revenue that we usually see on Nio's earnings. So I'm very excited about these partnerships. Now, on other news, we read that an article confirming that the Onvo L60 launch will be coming mid-May, meaning that, or maybe sometime next week, we could see Nio officially unveiling the Onvo sub-brand. We have not received a formal communication as yet from Nio, but the big rumors right now are, of course, are saying, in fact, these are not big rumors, because I think also the vice president of Nio confirmed that mid-May they will be launching this Onvo sub-brand. So next week, sometime next week, we could be seeing a launch of the sub-brand, which Nio is going to start with the deliveries of this sub-brand in Q4, or sometime in Q4 of 2024, or end of this year, which is something that is pretty exciting. I mean, delivery wise, I'm very excited to see the kind of deliveries that Onvo can produce, especially seeing that Nio's deliveries also have recovered, or are on a recovery mode, which we are going to see not only Nio doing well in terms of sales, but we are also going to see the mass market Onvo brand also doing well in terms of sales. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment and subscribe, and once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, Nio, it is still that company that I believe that the future is so bright. I've added 200 shares this week, and I'm still going to continue adding more and more when I get the opportunity or when I get the money to load the boat, because I just believe that the future is so bright, man. I mean, with my over 2,000 shares that I currently have, I'm looking at continue loading and maybe, who knows, get to 3,000, 4,000 shares if the share price continue to be trading this low. I mean, looking at Nio can be in the next year or two, and looking at where the share price is, one has to ask themselves if one just has to really see the opportunity and get as many shares as possible, because, ladies and gents, in the next couple of years, we'll be seeing Nio being one of the most valued company globally. I mean, Nio aims to be profitable next year, which, when that happens, that automatically is just going to make the share price or the stock price of Nio to be properly maybe valued, because right now some of the people, they will say the reason why Nio is valued the way it is because it's not yet profitable. So when profitability comes, I suppose it should be valued as such. So yeah, I hope for the best, man, and I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. So otherwise, that's all from me, and God bless you all.